I have a question real quick for you too, Dan. Is you did mention Josh Allen, and he's the now or never guy,
Right,
and you
right.
mentioned his legs. Somebody that I immediately comes to my mind when I think about that too is Lamar Jackson. Like
Right.
pressure's kind of on. I know he's got a new coach coming in and the whole new
Yep.
regime kind of going and like that. But how would you compare him in comparison to Allen and when it's now or never?
Right. I think the difference between the both of them, one of them's a three-time first-team All-Pro. One of them is a zero-time first-team All-Pro. Um, I think what's the stat? I think Josh Allen's the first quarterback to win MVP without being first-team All-Pro. I think it was like in 30 years. It was something crazy, 30, 40 years. And of course we make an exception for him. Lamar has to prove himself in the playoffs. I think obviously there were other factors, just
Yeah.
like what happened with Josh Allen in the playoffs. Not last year, that was Josh Allen's fault. But Lamar Jackson, with the Andrews thing, and there were just other drops.
Zay
and other
Flowers drops.
Yeah,
Remember,
exactly.
Right?
That's what I was thinking of.
Yeah.
And again, Lamar and Josh Allen, their teammates haven't fully helped them when it comes to the playoffs. But it's what have you done for me lately? Last time Lamar was in the playoffs, wasn't his fault. Everyone will let you know. Last time Josh Allen was in the playoffs, it was his fault. And again, he's a three-time first-team All-Pro. The other one, he's not, and he was one of the worst MVP winners of all time.
Yeah.
I'll
tell you.
Go ahead, Linda. Go ahead.
No, I was just going to say, if Lamar can pull this off and get to a Super Bowl without John Harbaugh, they kept giving now the Giants head coach. I've always said, and I said it when I did radio, that I thought John Harbaugh overcoached in the postseason. And it really led to the demise of Lamar Jackson having good postseason performances. There's just so many different decision making. And so wouldn't it be something with this new coach? And he just kind of rips up the postseason and just starts over and just goes with it. I'm really glad you brought that up, Dom, because that's one thing I'm most intrigued about the season ahead for Lamar Jackson. What were you going to say?
No, what I was going to, a lot of people are, media pundits and whatever, they're saying that like, oh, Josh Allen, he's got, I could see him winning multiple Super Bowls. And that's been said too about Lamar and a lot of the Joe Burrow and stuff like that. What people, it just blows my mind that people don't factor in. Have you not seen the career of Dan Marino? He got to the Super Bowl once and then he never came back. It never happened again for him. It could very easily happen to any of these top tier quarterbacks, these elite quarterbacks that we see. And, I would bet at least one of them will not see a Super Bowl. At least one, I think, out of everybody.
To your point, Aaron Rodgers, he never went back. And I remember I told my mom, and she can attest, I didn't think he was going to make it back to one. But again, Aaron Rodgers, when he won his first Super Bowl, it's a lot different of a quarterback than when I view Aaron Rodgers now. He's 1A, 1B of the two most talented quarterbacks to ever touch the field. It's him and Mahomes.
Yeah.
And you can make a case Rodgers is the best of all time. And I say that as a Patriots fan. Just with what he's done, his accuracy, his attention to detail. I always think the funniest thing was when the Giants got a rare interception on Aaron Rodgers. I think it was just like his fifth of the year when he already had 45 touchdowns. It was Chase Blackburn. Chase Blackburn got the interception because he was in the wrong position of the field. Aaron Rodgers read the coverage. Chase Blackburn was supposed to be somewhere else, and Chase Blackburn forgot what he was doing. And Aaron Rodgers expected him to be somewhere else, and Chase Blackburn was in the wrong position, and he just had the ball go in his hand. So there's no one as far as taking care of the football, and there's no one better than him.
I'm rooting for him big time this year to shock
Big
the
time.
world. For sure. All right, Dan, I don't know if you shocked the world in your debut on the Linda Cohn show, but you did damn well for Dando. Love it. I still will continue to call you Dan Man privately, but Ferdinando might stick here on this show. They must react. There it is. The people will chime in. Let me know in the chat box, all of it, because I think they could be brothers, cousins in the same family. We'll see how it goes. So, Dan, always great. Great info. Love your takes. You know what? This is stuff we would have said on the phone or texting, and now we just said it on the show on this platform. So it's going to be really exciting. So and it all begins with a Hall of Fame game this weekend. So it's going to be fantastic to have you as a part of this show every week.
Sounds great. I appreciate it. Thanks for having me on.
And there he is, Dan Man. For Dando, does look like Mendoza for sure.